What can you tell us about Chris? When did it happen? And do you guys have any, I know it's early, but do you guys have any idea how long he might be out for?
The last question, no. I have no idea. I'd say, Zeph.
Say a rib muscle strain. He'll be evaluated throughout this week. I'll find out if he can play on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you think the team responded after you went out? It seemed like two things happened. The defense kind of ratcheted up and ball movement that you guys played with kind of pace.
Yeah, I thought our pace stayed the same for the most part. I thought Austin defensively really picked it up, which was nice, and that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
You guys finally out-rebounded somebody 18 games into the season.
That was such a negative question. Guys, don't you think the way you worded that could have done that a lot nicer? Would you agree with that? It would have made the guy answering the question, it put him in a better mood. Just if I was teaching your class, that's what I would do. Can you reword that one more time?
You guys did a great job on the board side.
Thank you. But, yeah, I didn't even know that, honestly, so that's nice. I think we're getting better. Really, Luke's been fantastic. He really has helped us, and Lance, those two guys in particular, obviously with DJ doing what he does and all the other guys. But I think those two guys have really helped us on the glass.
Doc, I think it was a record night tonight for DeAndre Jordan getting fouled. You've used the hack-shack strategy before yourself. Is there a point where it's hurting the game or it becomes overkill? Yeah,
listen, I guess it does hurt the game, clearly. I'm not in favor of changing the rule. Some days I am. Today I was. It's just a tough one. It's not that many guys. Unfortunately, we have 1, 2 at times. So it's no fun to watch. I can tell you that. And I think we're going to keep addressing it.
Doc, I've heard other NBA coaches say that they're not crazy about getting off to a really big early lead because then suddenly they start slacking off a little bit. You guys were up 19-4, then they passed you guys up in the second quarter. What was going on during that time?
We missed open shots. We had great shots, and so I thought we lost our spirit a little bit because we had a lead and we started missing shots. And but I don't prescribe to the theory. Give me the lead. And if we lose it, then we lose it, but then we have enough energy to take it back. So I don't go with that theory at all. Yeah.
Hey, Doc, what was your theory behind playing Mote a lot?
Defense and rebounds. And he's an intangible player. He knows how to play the game. He had an excellent pass, a little behind the back to DJ. He's a good guy to put on the floor.
Doc, you recently made a comment that the Clippers were not playing well in third quarters and you really wanted them to improve upon that. Tonight they outscored the other team 25-15 in the third. Is that something that you were really looking for?
Yeah, I think good teams do, and I think we have to do a better job. We've given up leads in the third, so I think it's something we have to just keep working on. Tonight was good, the other night was good as well. So coming out at halftime, if you have an 8-point lead or a 6-point lead and you can outscore them by 10, now it's a 16-point lead, and so third quarters are big quarters for teams.
I think your guys missed 10 or 11 shots midway through the third and still kept the lead. Is
Yeah.
this kind of an example of them of defense?
Yeah, that's where I think the last 2 or 3 games we've improved. You're going to miss open shots, and you just got to get over it and then go down and get a stop. I didn't enjoy the hacker thing, but having said that, they couldn't score. So they didn't really. I think they gained 2 points through that entire time, if my math is right. Dan, is that correct?
I fall asleep.
Okay. Don't say that either, guys. You guys, the example you're setting today is just horrendous.
Doc, you've said in the past, adding on what you just said, that when they go to that hack of DJ, you look at the score, and if they're cutting into it, you'll take them out. And if not, if the lead extends, you leave them out there. Was there any point where you decided to take them out just to kind of end the monotony of this?
No, I didn't. The only reason I took them out is because the game was over. It was after 2 minutes. I didn't even have to take them out. So, but I do. I look at the score, and I always keep thinking it demoralizes the other team. I really do. If that's what you think you have to do to win, I've always thought that at some point, especially if you're not gaining, I don't think that slows you down as well. So I'm not sure how effective. Last year I think in all the high DJ foul games. We won them all, you know, or most of them. So I don't know if it actually works. You know, analytically, they tell you should do it only when you have a lead, not when you're behind.
Did you say anything to Terry? They kept kind of showing the two of you on the telecast, and he was kind of laughing every time you know. Went out.
Oh no, I didn't even notice that. It's amazing what TV can do.
Doc, Indiana's next. They've won 5 in a row. I know this game just ended, but have you had a chance to see much of them? Thoughts on that game?
I haven't seen a lot. I watched them a little bit the other night, and you know, after Paul George made his 4th three, I turned the TV off. I didn't want to watch anymore. So I know he's. I don't think I've watched him more than a couple quarters. I got in, you know, literally 2 quarters today of them. So that's what I'll do tomorrow and tonight.
There were a couple plays in the second half, I think even in the fourth quarter, where you guys went to a set, worked out, executed, and I think Chabal would point over at the bench and acknowledge it and stuff like that. What's it like when the team has kind of, you know, the coaching and the players kind of working together and
Well, it's
that kind of
nice. I
harmony?
mean, we scored on the one, and then the last one, they were laughing because it was like I thought I was gonna lose my voice. We're trying to get JJ to do this one thing, and he kept going the other way. And finally, when he did, he got the 3. That's why everybody was laughing. Like, you wanted to say, like, finally, we execute. But I thought we milked that play, that one little action 2 or 3 times, and kept getting different things. That's a nice feeling because everybody's involved. You know, they know what you want. They start doing it together. They start making it up on their own within the set. That's a good sign for your team.
USC?
You guys have a couple of questions over here?
Alrighty. So when Chris is out of the game, who do you call on to, you know, really become your guys' floor general, control the tempo of the game? You call on Austin, JJ, or?
Well, really Blake, as crazy as it sounds, you know, Austin and Blake, we probably is a combination. They share the ball. Whenever Chris is out, Blake and the point guard basically do the ball handling duties. It's nice when you have a guy like Blake that can do stuff like that.
Coach, I think 16 of your first 29 points were in the paint, but then after that, only 10 of your next 48 were. Do you think something had changed as far as the game goes? In that?
Well, we fell in love with the jumper for sure, but they were wide open. You know, it's really tough from a coaching standpoint. You're watching it, and you keep thinking, well, we're getting great shots, but we're missing them. And at some point, I was hoping someone would attack the paint. They did, and then kicked it out. So I can live with open shots. You know, it's a make-miss league. And tonight we started out making them, then missing them, and then started making them at the end. So I can live with it. One more from USC? Well, all right. Is he a good teacher? Wow, great answer. Thanks, guys.